This is the book of Psalm chapter 140 and verse 8. Grant not, O Lord Yahweh, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves. Selah. Psalm chapter 140 and verse 8. Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to our venerable apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the Lord's elect, the house of David. All right, it's the brother Aharon coming back at you with another lesson, Lord willing to be edifying and uplifting unto the elect. All right, and I have this article here I want to jump into real fast. All right, and it's dated August 5th, 2022. Okay, and I believe today is December 18th, 2022, the year where Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai turns up. All right, and again, these are very, very relevant information because they were dated, a few months back, but looking to where we at now compared to those things that we were about to read about, it goes to show you that just a few months ago, the things that we're seeing now were looked at as just ideas. You know what I'm saying? When they talk about some of these certain technological advances, all right, they talk about it as if it's years down the line. And then a few months later, you start seeing these things actually happening. And it's like, damn, this thing is actually happening so fast. You see? So they speak it in the future as if it's something that people have nothing to worry about. All right. But those of us who are paying attention, like we see that they're putting information out there to show us, all right, or to show the world and those who are paying attention that we are living, all right, in the times of biblical prophecy. Okay, specifically, all things are headed to the MOTB. Okay, and that is the last major prophecy before the destruction of this age. All right, the change of worlds, if you will. Okay, it says, how, quote, own nothing and be happy, end quote, sparked a misinformation campaign that targeted the World Economic Forum. Own nothing, be happy. You may have heard the phrase. It started life as a screenshot culled from the internet by an anonymous anti-Semitic account on the image board 4chan. And says, quote, own nothing, be happy. The Jew World Order 2030, end quote, said the post, which went viral amongst extremists. All right. How did a years-old headline turn into a meme for the far right and a slogan picked up by a mainstream conservative politicians? And what's the truth behind that headline? The story begins in 2016 with the publication of an opinion piece on the World Economic Forum's agenda website by Danish MP Ida Auken under the headline, quote, welcome to 2030. I own nothing. I have no privacy. Life has never been better, end quote. It has, and you notice how they say, oh, this is a publication of an opinion piece. Well, guess what? That opinion is what the World Economic Forum is saying. How is it an opinion if she's doing a commercial or an advertisement of the World Economic Forum's agenda? She's basically telling you, all right, are you going to say, oh, somebody who's doing a commercial for a company, that's an opinion piece? No. They're advertising it. Okay? Just like with every other business. Okay? All you got to do is what? Create the product and then drive the desire of the people to want the product. So what do? You get a celebrity, somebody who's of influence, of notability, right? You tell them to use your product. And then you buy a few media outlets to promote this celebrity wearing your product. The masses get a hand of it. It's on your magazines. It's on your YouTube advertisements. It's on your computer screen. It's on your phone. It's on your Instagram. It's on your Twitter. It's everywhere. People are ultimately going to what? Gravitate towards that. And that's what brings that power from the influence onto the people. You know what I'm saying? That's why these people are paid so much money, because they can influence people's purchasing, uh, uh, um, you know, ideas, if you will. Okay. So if somebody's promoting something, it's not their opinion. They're working for whoever they're promoting for. So this lady's saying what? Welcome to 2030. I own nothing and have no privacy, and life has never been better. That is what she's reading. That is part of the commercial. That is part of the advertisement of what the World Economic Forum is telling the world. That by 2030, you own nothing and you have no privacy and you be happy. That's what she's saying. All right. So let's keep going. It says, it was part of an essay series intended to spark debate about socio-economic developments. This was the time of the booming, quote, app economy, and the commissioning editor had previously worked for conservative British newspaper The Telegraph. The piece gained a respectable readership and lived quietly on the website for a number of years. Fast forward 4 years to 2020. The world looked very different. A pandemic was raging, and the World Economic Forum launched the Great Reset, end quote, promoting the idea of, quote, building back better. It's a thing. We actually lived it. We heard the Great Reset. Klaus Schwab has talked about it. All right, they put it out in the open. They've talked about it as the fourth industrial revolution, a Great Reset. They've said it. Okay, what is the running slogan of current so-called president of America right now, Joe Biden? What did he say? Build back better. That is actually a thing that they were using. Okay, so let's keep going. It says, so that economies could emerge greener and fairer out of the demic. Okay, so it makes one think, so you people already have a solution to all these problems that the whole world faced in the past 2 years? Interesting. It says the pandemic or the demic magnified many societal ills. Kind of what the World Economic Forum was saying, right? It says the mistrust in governments and leaders that had been building before the health crisis played into the hands of both fringe groups and state-sponsored actors looking to undermine and weaken rivals. That's very interesting, because that is literally the words that they used when they did a simulation before the whole demic started. During the simulation, there's a part where they actually say exactly these words. The mistrust in governments and leaders that had been building before the health crisis played into the hands of both fringe groups and state-sponsored actors looking to undermine and weaken rivals. Right? They say these things. So it goes to show you that everything that you're seeing on TV was programmed for you to see before it even became a thing. Okay? You got to go back and look at Event 201. There's so many different things, man. All right? It says both came together on the anonymous dark web in places such as the 4chan's politically incorrect image board. You see, that's the lies right there that Esau likes to tell. Okay? The board, which is completely unmoderated, was also used by operators of a Russian propaganda campaign. Oh, they always got to tie into Russia, right? It says the intent was apparently to spread disinformation in a bid to stir far-right outrage about CV19 and perpetuate domestic extremism. Oh, right? The means was often via bots that would push far-right conspiracy theories to communities on boards such as 4chan. Recent analysis explains how this context brought extremists together, quote, using rhetoric that trivialized National Socialism and the Holocaust, end quote. You see how Esau always sensationalizes everything? It says the same far-right Holocaust denying cohort latched onto the Great Reset, claiming that the Forum was part of a group that, quote, orchestrated the pandemic to take control of the global economy, end quote. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're telling the world that this is what they're doing. So what is the conspiracy theory about it? What is so theoretical about what they are actually doing. This is what they are doing, that we're living. Everybody can see it. What are these people talking about, man? A number of threads appeared in this vein. One such 4-chain thread linked the epidemic and the alleged nefarious control the forum exercises over the global economy with the idea that you will own nothing and be happy. Look, they actually have this on their website. The World Economic Forum said that by 2030, you will own nothing and you will be happy. They say this. This is what they're trying to do. Okay? What is so hard to understand? These people think everything is just a damn seed theory, man. You know? It says, let me see, hold on. I'm not gonna read all this. Then now they're gonna put certain things in there just for sensationalizing sake. Listen, let's read it. It says, it went truly viral, capturing the warped imagination of conspiracy and fringe groups. One neo-Nazi and white supremacist website claimed the Great Reset was a, quote, response to the coronavirus fake crisis, end quote, and would usher in global communism to ensure no one will be able to own anything. That's exactly what they're doing. Like, this is the whole New World Order agenda, going all the way back to 1776 by Adam Weishaupt. Okay? So this is all part of the plan. That's exactly what they're doing. All right? And this is biblical prophecy. All right? It says its popularity also saw more mainstream figures dog whistle the phrase while ignoring its anti-Semitic and far-right origins. Threads proliferated. The catchphrase, own nothing and be happy, snowballed, and even more mainstream news sites, including Fox News and Sky News Australia, embraced it. Actor and comedian Russell Brand talked about it in a video that received more than 1.8 million views on Facebook. So now they're oh my God, that's 1.8 million people who have seen this. That means that they've been radicalized. We need to come up with technology, and also we need the help of the people. When you hear your fellow American, have or echo any of these sentiments, they believe that there's a secret cabal, there's a secret power elite group of people that actually have power and change things, and they created all these catastrophes and affect people's lives. They're trying to microchip the world and take over. If you believe these things, you're radicalized. Those people, they are the problem. We need to do something about them. Report them. If you hear it, if you see something and you hear something, you say something. You see? Let's see. Let's see. It's a quite lengthy article. Right, and it goes into basically they've been tracking, since 2020 and 2021, they've been tracking who is putting out misinformation and who is listening to misinformation and so on and so forth. All right. So it says 68% of Americans agree that, hold on a second, it says the consequences of unabated misinformation are dangerous. Misinformation concerning CV-19 and Vanessa cost lives during the pandemic. The revelation, in which we know that's a lie, that's a complete lie, but they're going to keep on saying it. It says the revelations around the Jan 6, 2021 Capitol Hill riot, which was all an orchestration. All right. It was all almost like a movie act, right? Reveal how false information about elections can threaten the foundations of democracy. We don't even know what they're talking about because they don't even say what exactly is the false information. They just say things, right? And 68% of Americans agree, saying made-up news is detrimental to the country's democratic system. So why do they watch mainstream news? Mainstream news is all made-up news. So what are they talking about? This, again, it goes to show you how unstable the people of America are. Okay, these Babylonians are unstable as hell, and they're going to be destroyed. All right? they're going to be destroyed. Okay? Because they're living lives that leads to destruction. Okay? You're giving them the truth, and what are they doing? Oh, that's just misinformation. Oh my God, that's conspiracy. You're going to be destroyed. Okay? And the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to put an end, all right, to Esau, Edom, and their agenda. Okay? All these things that they're going to do, guess what? The Lord said he's going to turn the tables around. Okay? Let me get a quick precept. Salakia, 1 second. Let's see here. All right, these devils are in trouble, man. Let's see. Okay, this is a book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 12. It says, for man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time. And that evil time is known as Jacob's trouble. We're giving out this warning, but people are not paying attention. They're not connecting the dots. They're not listening. Okay? They're not taking heed. To them, it's a joke. To them, it's a conspiracy theory. To them, it's misinformation. To them, it's, oh, you guys are just crazy. You're making things up. We're giving you warning. We're telling you to prepare for what's coming. The judgment that the Lord is going to bring upon the world is going to be done through Esau, Edom, by way of your governments. Get ready for another oppressive, draconian 2023. What you think you experienced in 2021 and so on and so forth, no, that's nothing compared to what you're about to go through in 2023, man. The whole world. Okay? It says, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. And what does the Apostle Paul say about when they shall say peace and safety? Then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Okay? So that's the times that we're entering into, man. All right? You never know. But with these devils, the way they're setting things up, and as you're paying attention to news, all right, you're seeing how they're setting up everything. They're putting they're building up a certain narrative to come against the prophets of the Lord and ultimately outlaw the Bible. Okay? You're starting to see that people who stand up for anything that has to do with morals, all right, is being condemned, is being ridiculed. Okay? And they're using certain key people to make an example to the rest of the people, that when the time comes when they're about to make their move, if you stand up against it, they're going to come against you, man. All right? But guess what? Ultimately, those who are of the elect, the Lord is going to bless us with spiritual power, and we're going to stand up against these devils, man. All right? So they're not going to prevail. They're not going to prevail, man. All right? We got help coming down this way. Okay? There's a book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, and in that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the people, or for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. And those who are going to be delivered are who? The elect. All right? The elect, the elect, the elect. Nobody else. Okay? So you could be in the Christian church, you could be in the Islam people, you could be in the Kemetic people, you could be anywhere you want. If you are not of the elect, you are not going to make it. As a matter of fact, these angels are coming down to make war against you who are not of the elect, man. All right? It says, everyone that shall be found written in the book, and we hope, Lord willing, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai watches out that we are of the elect, man. That we are written, our names are found written in the book of life, in the Lamb's book of life. Therefore, we could receive salvation. Okay? Because listen, man, look, none of us who are speaking the true words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we know the Heavenly Father's true power, man. None of us want to be on the bad side of the Lord. Okay? But those who don't know the Lord, they don't care. They don't care. They clearly don't care, but that's okay. All right, because the Lord was not revealed to them, but he's about to make his revelation very soon unto them. He's shown us to us. All right, he's shown it to us, so we already know. But those who don't know, they're about to find out very soon, man. All right, they're about to find out very soon. All right, but I'm going to leave it off there, Lord willing, you be edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. The Wadi Halbashim Yahshai. And until next time, Shalom.